Good morning. Let's see if... Oh, the stream deck wasn't on? Fantastic. Great. Great. Oh, you had a very quiet introduction. My bad. That should be okay, though. Is the game audible? Is the game audio? Mic audio? It's me, Mike. Okay, cool. Cool. How's it going? I'm back. It has been a while. I will talk about all that stuff here in just a little bit. But there's so much to talk about. Normally I've got nothing to talk about. I took like a week-ish off-ish, doing things. I will explain and talk about it. Where is my mouse? There we go. Okay. Zote is over here. Mr. Mighty. What charms do I have equipped? What's up? Yeah, we'll talk about Silk Song as well. I'm gonna actually add that to my list because it's very funny. I'm very excited for that game coming out. I'd like to finish this game completely before I start Silk Song, so you can go watch all your other favorite YouTubers who do Silk Song, who do Hollow Knight stuff. I'm not technically a Hollow Knight streamer, that I've just been taking forever to finish this game, so you will have a continuation of Hollow Knight to Silk Song before you're forced to look at other stuff, like, I don't know, Gears of War or Amnesia. I'll do Amnesia sometime in October, because I still need to get through the DLCs for that game and then the sequels. Amnesia's so good. Okay. I need one more charm. I'm just doing a straight nail build for this, so what would that be? Oh, I'm fighting Grim today as well. I played Celeste. I've played Celeste. I will play it on stream at some point. It's on the list. I guess I'll just take... Oh, I need to be at a bench. It's been so long since I played this game. I just need to finish up everything else first. There's just too much going on. I'm going to talk about that. Let me step out of town just really quick. There we go. Be a bit quieter. Okay. There's an order to this. I'm going to start with something that's not very important at all. The first is, I tried to play disc golf, and it was a good time. That's kind of the thrust of it. I realized I lived, like, right down the street from a impressive disc golf course, and I wanted to try it out, so I did, and it was good. It was fun. It was a very, sharp shadow. How do I get into the dream? Oh, I need Grimchild equipped. There goes me being dumb. It even gave you the hint. I didn't realize when I looked at the website for this disc golf place that it was, one of the more difficult courses you can do, and it was incredibly difficult. As someone who had never played disc golf once in my entire life, I was like a 5 over par for every hole. Okay, let me get an attempt going, and I'll talk some more about what's been going on. I haven't played, so this is mostly going to be warm-up. Everything before the final attempt where I beat it is warm-up. That's how you know that I'm good. Ooh, red. Ah yes, symbolism. Ask your parents. Mr. Grimm? You're very annoying, Mr. Grimm. Okay. Oh. I don't remember this fight at all. Yeah, okay, I'm dead. Boy, this is what taking 2 weeks off of doing something does to you. You just get real bad. Speaking of taking time off, I've been traveling for about a week and a half. I've been... first I went to Chicago. Chicago in Illinois, the big city. The other one, there's like, well, I guess there's 3 big cities now. LA, Chicago, and New York. Chicago is the smallest of those. LA is not really a city. It's more of just like a group of places. Which is, I guess, what a city is? I always think of LA as more of like a suburb. Or like a group of suburbs. It's not very city-like, you know? Anyway, I was in Chicago, just going to hang out, eat good food. I got to try fancy food. It was a good time. There was no other purpose to that. I was also going to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, a place that I like very much. I spent quite a long time there a few years back, and it was always very, very nice. The weather was great. It's very warm where I live currently, and it was like a consistent 50 degrees. Oh, he's got a fire there now? Damn it. Okay, this is just really tough. I feel like I was way more on top of this fight last time I did it. There's just something really relaxing about being up in the UP, out in the lake and stuff, and not like in a boat, just, you know, hanging out in the beaches. I was the only one crazy enough to actually go in the water. It was actually freezing cold. I wouldn't recommend that you do it, but I'm very, very used to that sort of thing, so. Oh my gosh. That first attack is just absolutely destroying me. Can I not dash through the fire? Okay, hang on. Let me try and understand this. I feel like I can't just dash through a lot of these attacks. Maybe I should warm up doing something that's not fighting this boss over and over. Maybe. I don't know if you've ever heard about anything that's up in the UP, but out there, and parts of Wisconsin too, they've got these cool rocks called Uperlites. They glow kind of just basically a regular rock when you look at it, except under a black light, it's got orange, cool glowing spots. Very cool. Damn it. Mr. Grimm, you're very annoying, Mr. Grimm. You're a mean one, Mr. Grimm. You really are a heel. Shit, shit. Mr. Grimm, this is enough. This is not how adults conduct themselves, Mr. Grimm. Oh, whoops. What's up, Alan? How's it going? And the break was necessary. I was feeling a little bit kind of unmotivated in things. I've had a lot to do and I've not been making very good progress at anything lately, so taking some time off to actually have a break, probably getting necessary. Usually it's not. I can normally work for like 15-hour days for a good few months, up to a year. 7 days a week. And at some point you can't do that. The human whatever just doesn't like you doing that. Oh my gosh. Mr. Grimm. So rude, Mr. Grimm. Mr. Grimm. Oh, he's doing a fire. Damn. Boy. This fight is getting the best of me. I'm not very good at talking while doing other things. It is not my strong suit. Speaking in general is just not something I'm incredible at. I had to really practice a lot to be any sort of good at it. So I was much, much better before taking a break. That's kind of why I don't like taking a break, because I get so rusty so quick with this stuff. It's not at all natural for me to be like a presenter or whatever. Despite me actually, have I ever beat this before? No. No. This is, I think I made it to the second phase at one point. Before I took this big long break. But also, this is like my 5th or 10th attempt or something, so. I do like the music though. I mean, this is incredible music. Oh, fire. Mr. Grimm? This is not how adults conduct themselves, Mr. Grimm. Is he doing double damage to me? What's that? What's that caused by? Maybe he's just really good at fighting. I don't know. Anyway. I have a ton of projects to do. And I've got no time to complete this all. So I do work an actual job. A real life career, a 9 to 5. So that takes up, you know, 1/8 of my time. Another 1/8 is taken up by, usually less than 1/8 is taken up by sleeping. Because being alive is more of silly business than we like to admit. You know, we have to spend so much time sleeping. It's really just a time waster. It's like taxes, or, I'm trying to think of something else that's actually really important that you should be doing, that I just don't want to. And I don't have one. Mostly sleeping and doing my taxes are the things that I don't like to do that are important. So you figure I got another 8 hours-ish. If I don't sleep, I can do more to do stuff, right? And so I've been completely filling that time as much as possible. So much so that I overfill it and cut into sleep time that I should be asleep. Which, if you don't know, you should be getting enough sleep so that you don't, like, deteriorate and wither away. But I'll be fine, probably. So I've been doing things like writing. Thanks, Alan. I've been doing things like writing. I've been doing product design. I'll tell you a little bit about that, because that came up a few times in community posts. Obviously, YouTube, streaming, those are 2 separate things. Oh, why is... I need to come up with a better system for dodging these attacks. Also, I need to remember that I have spells, right? Because at this point, I'm just not using them. Yeah. Product design, streaming, organization. I've been taking a much closer look at how my life is organized. Spoiler, it's not. Things have been kind of a mess lately. What does this last one say? Music. Music, just a hobby I have. I like music. You've probably seen some of the earlier videos on the channel involved music, some of which is bad, most of which is bad. That is intentionally bad, by the way. If you were wondering, like, why is this weird and bad? That's what I was going for. At some point, I'd actually like to write some music to go on stream. I just haven't had time. I am so bad at this. I feel like I need to dash through him when he does his claw attack. Yeah, so if you're keeping track, that's a lot of stuff. That's not all of it. That's not all of it by a lot. There's so many small little things that I enjoy doing. Also not noted there is any sort of like cooking or cleaning or resting or talking to other humans or going outside. So yeah, not really a sustainable thing to do all of those every day, but there's just no time in the day for it. For reference, streams take, what, 3 hours at a minimum? Okay, I need to get the... I think I just need to walk there. Okay, yeah, I don't need to move far. It's like for that, I don't need to move very far. And then he moves up. Okay, all of the old tricks I had for fighting regular Grim does not work for Nightmare King Grim. Should be fine. Long story short with this is that actually working on these things is going to take me a long time because there's so much I want to work on. Example. I spent a lot of the time I would have used for streaming the last 2 or 3 weeks working on a product design project. I designed and prototyped a cool lamp. I know that seems weird. I had a really good idea for a lamp. It ended up being an actually really good idea. Now I have to go through all the hard work of like patenting and marketing and all that jazz. All of the boring stuff that no one really discusses. Can you hit him with spells? Does that work? Okay, I gotta head off there. So is this fight meant to just be super grindy, or am I just bad? Probably the latter, right? Damn it. Okay, I got birds. Okay, and then this attack, which is simple, usually. Damn it. Mr. Grimm, could you be a little bit less grim, please? Damn it. Okay. Now, let's talk about some project specifics. The first thing I want to talk about is that I'm very grateful for everyone who has shown support and who's enjoyed the I'm gonna call it an ARG. It isn't, and we'll talk about that. I contend that what I'm doing is not an alternate reality game. What I'm doing is obtuse storytelling. We'll discuss. That, believe it or not, is very, very, very time-consuming. Where a normal short... Damn, those things really seek you out. Where a normal short would take me anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, those take usually 5 to 6 hours. I just need to... Grim, stop it. Oh. Does the Abyssal Scream spell, does that give you iframes? Oh. Oh, fire. Damn it. Shit. Balls, okay. Those can take up to like 5 or 6 hours. At a minimum, I've had them take much longer than that. So thank you. It's not something I can do every day. I can certainly try, but yeah. Now, one of the big question people keep asking me is the Down the Well series an ARG? Hang on, I need to check Twitch really quick. No. Okay, I think I've been having some weird internet issues, so. Is the Down the Well series an ARG? And the answer is I don't think so. The goal with that is just to take the Hollow Knight story as it already exists and turn it into something a bit more horror themed than the game already is. People are saying that Hollow Knight is not a horror game. Hollow Knight is a horror game. I don't know if you can tell. This guy's name is Nightmare King. His name is Grim. This guy's epithet is Nightmare King. The whole thrust of the game is that there's a zombie apocalypse happening, and you need to find your way around. Last I checked, games where you're in a zombie apocalypse, finding your way around. What's up, Frozen Geode? Horror games. There's like 2 that aren't. One is like Plants vs. Zombies. I think that Plants vs. Zombies should be a horror game. It's just not because the narrative frame is of a man who is clinically insane and wears a pot for a hat so that they can't eat it. I think that guy's just off the rails now, and the game doesn't come off as a horror game because he's not like in his right mind. Any normal person would be freaking out. Also, gardening is not a viable... Well, I guess it is for him. Gardening should not be a viable way to get out of the zombie apocalypse. You shouldn't be able to fight the zombies with plants. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know how that works or why it works or who that man is, but he scares me. And I understand that this is not the typical, like, survival horror, like a Resident Evil or anything. But 2D games can be scary. And there are certain parts of this game that are trying to scare you. I think it qualifies. It's sub-theme, sub-genres horror. It's Metroidvania horror game. So I'm trying to use some of the horror elements and amp those up to do some of my own storytelling. It's not an ARG because there's not a reality component to it. There's nothing that's gonna have you like go out into the real world and go like hunt for clues. It's not like this is the Gravity Falls ARG where you need to go to places to like hunt clues. At some point I want to do that. Like, I'm very, very interested in doing that sort of thing. That's just not what this is. So if you're looking for specific real world clues, you're probably not going to get that. Though there are puzzles in it, because I think that's fun to... I wasn't looking at the screen. I think it's fun to design puzzles, and so I've been doing that. If you want to go through and solve all the puzzles, I have a post on the community tab. I can try and link that in the description of this, if I remember. Oh, hang on, I gotta focus. Damn it, I didn't focus. It goes over what clues have been kind of figured out and what haven't. It is turning out to be more difficult than I expected it to be. This is the simple stuff, so I don't know if people want to like organize to help each other solve it, because this is as easy as it gets. I'll make it more difficult from here. I'm also in no rush to continue with that series because critical elements have not been figured out yet. And even like the simple kind of baby puzzles that I laid out have not been... Damn! This thing's really hunt you down. I think the key with the fire attack, where he goes up in the air and becomes fire, is just to not move. Damn, I'm an idiot. This should not be that difficult. Mr. Grimm, you're very mean. I think it's weird for a guy who's like, let's dance, to have attacks where you don't need to move to get out of them. Like, what's that? Am I doing the cha-cha slide? Do you stop in the cha-cha slide at all? I mean, I guess you... I don't know. Man. Freaking me out. Yeah, I don't have the specific... I've given all the hints I can give you without just giving you the answer to these puzzles, so... Just... I'll be completely frank at this point. The 10 question... Not the 10 question, the 10 separate encodings, you need to solve those to make any progress. I think you can solve it without solving the 10 encoding puzzle first. But if you need more hints, that's where the hints are. That's like, I set that out as this is going to be the place where the hints live. Is that puzzle, so go utilize that to solve it. Some people have gotten very close to actually with like what the story is without just by using context clues and like paying attention to stuff that's in the game. Oh, that one didn't work because it's just going over some game lore stuff with some of my non-canon bits inside of it. That sounded weird. I shouldn't have said it like that. Okay, second to last thing. I'm going to be starting a second channel. That's the end of that news. I won't tell you what it is, or where it is, or how you can find it. It'll just be what it is. It's not even a good idea. It's a really, really bad idea. I actually have a second channel of old VODs from back when I only streamed on Twitch. So you can go... It's like linked. It's So Upsetting VODs. Back from you could hardly understand the streams because I couldn't mix even at all. Not even the bare minimum of an audio mix. Damn. This is... I'm doing so poorly. Mr. Grimm? Mr. Grimm? Okay, the last thing I can talk about before I can actually focus is... It's weird that there's an actual release date for Silksong now, because I was about to put together a video. Something that's already written. It's just like a little mini puzzle. It wouldn't even be part of the actual series. Where the solution is just Silksong will never release. Just as a joke. I wasn't able to finish it before I went out on my break, but now I can't say that because it might actually release in 2 weeks. I'm so excited for that. I hope I get time to play it soon. I need to beat this stuff first. Mr. Grimm appeared behind me. Okay. I just need to get good. Oh. What? Why did I shoot the wrong way? Damn, darn it. I'm so bad at this. I was doing really good last time I played too. I made it like a considerable ways into the fight. And then I've just completely lost it. I can't believe it. I'm a little bit interested to see how the movement system differs between... I assume it's going to be very, very different between Hollow Knight and Silksong. Supposedly, the game is supposed to be bigger by a fair margin, which is exciting. Why can't I... Why is my Shadow Dash not working? It feels like I'm not Shadow Dashing nearly at all. Bap, bap, bap. Oh, oh. Do. Shit. I don't know how to read these attacks at all. A lot of them feel... The hitboxes feel very fuzzy because of the fire effect. They definitely leaned on the hitboxes being inside the fire, not outside, which is great from a design perspective. And if you're ever going to have a fuzzy hitbox, you need to really bias the actual part that can damage the player to the inside of whatever object you've created. Otherwise it feels really unfun from the player's perspective. Okay, that hit me. I don't know why that hit me, but that hit me. But that hit me. I don't understand that attack at all. I had trouble with that one on the regular Grim fight as well. Just base Grim. Like that. I don't know how to move to dodge that attack at all. Oh-do-do. Shit. Okay. I just gotta keep going. I just gotta keep moving forward. And I'll have it. I feel like I'm getting the movement back in my hands. I've actually not touched Hollow Knight in a few weeks, other than to record some B-roll for the videos I've been making, but I've been doing a lot of that with cheats. Not mods, just glitching the game so I can run around without having to worry about not getting hit and stuff. As is clearly demoed in my great Steel Soul run. Hey, Mr. Grimm. You're very mean, Mr. Grimm. Shit, I dodged right into it. Mr. Grimm. I'm always expecting him to do something else. Which is weird, because he's got like one attack. He's got like 4 attacks. Sorry, I just realized I was incorrect. And is it just me, or does he deal 2 hits a lot? Unless I've got something that doubles up damage. No. No, I'm not taking more damage than normal. I've got strength, quick slash, marker pride. Do I need quick slash if I can't really hit him that much? I'm getting like 1 or 2 hits in. Maybe I drop it for something else. Oh, not strength. Quick slash. Oh, I can't drop it here. Okay. I'm going to change up my charm slots. I know quick slash is very, very good. But I'm going to try something new. See if it breaks me out of whatever I've got going on. Oh, whoops, not strength. It costs 2. What does quick focus cost me? 3? Okay, I'm going to try with quick focus. See if that gets me anywhere. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it. I did the alternate ending to the Grim Troop already on just a save of my own. I was playing on my own. It was pretty easy to speed my way out there, get all the stuff done for it, and then fight Grim and banish the troop. And you get some cool music in town. If you don't know, it is a worthwhile quest if Dirtmouth is not really cutting it for you. What is going on? Why did the controls get floaty? Why did the controls got really floaty? That was weird. Okay. I should have an attempt marker for these. I should have a button I can click to just increment something on screen. Now that I've got all these cool electronic projects going on, I feel like that wouldn't be too difficult at all. Is it just me, or is stuff happening in a different order now? Maybe that's it. Maybe I changed up my talismans. Talismans? Is that the right word? Talismans Magic the Gathering. I changed up my charms. And the RNG changed up, so now I'm getting weird combos of attacks. Ooh, that might be it. Quick focus. Now I just need to not get hit so much, and I should be okay. Yeah, look at that. I'm certainly taking a bit longer to finish this fight, because death is unfitting. Shit. Heal? Damn it. Heal? How did he hit me? I mean, I know how he hit me. I'm just unhappy that he hit me, is what I'm saying. You know? You know. You understand things. You understand concepts. Shoot. Damn it. Alright. I can do this now. Where's the bread? What do you mean? Did I say something about bread? Did I promise bread? I don't think I promised bread. Unless you mean pain. I don't have pain. I'm feeling centered and grounded and focused. The music makes this fight easy. I feel soothed. I feel amped. There's something about a pipe organ that really just gets me going. Damn it. Oh, I should have healed. Whoops. I was not keeping a good eye on my, damn. Oh, whoops. Fire? This is really killing me. Oh, I didn't dodge. Oh, this fight's done. Oh. Tried hexadecimal on the puzzle? No, it's not hexadecimal. I mean, hex is a bit simple because it's just, it's just another encoding for binary. Right, same thing with base 64. Base 64 is like a widely used encoding because it just makes strings smaller. You don't need to work as hard to get the same amount of data. And it's kind of the most basic thing you can do to make something not legible, while, you know, keeping it short. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. The puzzle thing, I'm not going to give away what it is or how you solve it. Like I said before, you need to solve the puzzle that has the 10 encodings on it. Though that is a hint for the rest of the puzzle. It's not going to make the rest of the puzzle easy, but it will make it more possible. You'll understand, like, what you're looking for, where right now it's kind of... people are in the dark a lot. Okay. Oh, whoops. Shoot. Damn it, Grim. Okay. Yeah, it's not binary, it's not hexadecimal, it's not base 64. It's not a standard encoding. It is kind of a standard encoding, just not one that you'd expect. It uses 1, 2, and 0, yep. That's a big clue. It's instead of binary, it's a tertiary encoding. Which is not something people explore because there's almost no systems, well, there's not many systems that are stable in threes, right? So famously, celestial bodies are really hard to predict their movements when they're in threes. On-off doesn't really have a stable third position to be in. It's just on or off, which is why you can't use it in something like a computer that relies on high and low voltages. My goal was to do something that's kind of a variation on classic. Something I've not seen people do. The actual encoding could have been binary, but I figured making it tertiary was a little bit easier to understand. Gave a bit more delineation between certain values, so... that's why it is what it is. Okay, healing window. Oh my gosh. This guy hits like a truck full of, those, you know, those steel coils that get real hot? And they throw them outside and then they're, I don't know why they make steel coils. I'll be honest with the classroom. I'm not like a big manufacturing geek or anything, so... Grim, your boss music is very intense for hitting me with the same 5 fucking attacks over and over again. Shit. Learned some computing stuff a year ago, feel like I forgot. No, it's not a computing concept, don't worry. It's got nothing to do with computers. Computers are binary. Quantum computers aren't binary. They're weird. Quantum computing really looked at a regular computer and was like, damn, what if analog though? And then they did that. Somehow they actually did that, which is frustrating for me. I mean, it's cool, it's fine. Analog's cool. Oh, I'm caught in a corner. Heal. Oh, fire, fire, fire. This red fire stuff is a real pain in my ass. Shit. Huh. Damn it. Heal me. No. Grim is mean. Grim can suck an egg. The worst part is I know this isn't even close to being done. I know I'm not even close. I'm not even through, like, the first phase. You had to get him to do the bird thing, like, 6 times in the normal fight. This is gonna be a pain in my ass. Oh, okay. I can actually make a cool for me, announcement. Since I'm so busy, I need to cut stuff out of my schedule. And the first thing that's gonna go is stuff that I just don't want to do. Or stuff that's just kind of a tedious headache. So I'm putting the Cuphead 300 series on hiatus. I just don't have the patience for that right now. And when I'm strapped for time, that's an easy thing to cut, so sorry about that. For the foreseeable future, I will not be playing Cuphead. Edited videos will still come out on the subject, but yeah, I don't... It's not like I don't want to play it, I just don't have time to do everything. And so frustrating video game is an easy thing to cut out. I've also been cutting out other things. Don't worry. You'll notice just videos have slowed down. I can't make a short every day. Yeah. I need to take it off the schedule. So if you see it on the Twitch schedule, sorry. I will remove it. I will go back to unscheduled content only. Yeah, I agree. This fight is pretty easy when you're consistent. My trouble is that I'm also speaking. And I've not played Cuphead. Or not Cuphead, oh my gosh. I've not played Hollow Knight in a little bit. And the fight punishes you really bad for your mistakes, because he does so much damage. I need to be using a spell there to actually hit him. Thankfully though, I'm in the dream, so I don't have to like worry about most of the stuff that would be a pain in my ass. Oh, shoot. Damn it. Heal? Hell yeah. Let's go. I don't know if this is technically phase 2 or not. Oh, he sped up. Okay. Damn. I actually wonder if the fight will get easier once it speeds up. I can be a little bit blind to the slower attacks. The timing change is a little bit throwing me off. Like in Elden Ring, the really slow boss windups always threw me off, but when everything was like snappy and quick, it got very easy. Also, the more attacks you see, the faster you're able to get hits in, which means the fight goes faster, so let's hope it gets a little faster. Notifications. The Silksong Reddit is freaking out. That's cool. I don't care though. I don't know why they send me that stuff. It has been nice. For the last 2 weeks, I've not really been looking at much of anything. Obviously, I've been looking at, like, YouTube comments for my own stuff, but as far as everything else, like, all the pop culture stuff, I've just been tuned out, man. Oh, I can counter that? Whoa. Alright, funny man, you're about to get countered. Or parried. Alright, funny man, I just died. How was the stream going? Is everything still working? Are things breaking? Can't quite tell. Is the audio okay? Am I too loud? Is the game too quiet? I've taken quite some time off and I've moved all of my equipment. So I can set up cameras in my apartment while I was away. Have a clear line of sight to everything. Damn. Mr. Grimm? Mr. Grimm, you're very rude. I don't know if you knew that, Mr. Grimm. You are, in fact, the mean one, though. Ah, damn. I need to have parried him. Speaking of parried, did y'all hear that Phineas and Ferb got a reboot? Wow, I'm so excited. I'm actually probably not going to watch any of it. Like I mentioned, I'm very busy. "100 crickets versus 1 Venus flytrap." That sounds like a very YouTube video, if ever I've heard of one. I wonder about some of the people on the site. Like, what are they? Why? What is the, like, I don't know what the point of that is. I guess it's like a nature documentary with a twist. And the twist is, what if nature documentary was Mr. Beast? Oh, I died. Which is, and I feel like, well, okay, you know what? It's kind of like how back in the day, in the 90s, you could put whatever you wanted on TV and no one really cared. Like, you could just put a guy in a cage with a bear and you could have the bear and the guy fight and it'd be like, that's television. I feel like 100 crickets versus 1 Venus flytrap is just that. Just a little bit more ethical. You know, you're not having a man fight a, I'm assuming, not a very willing animal. So it's a step up. You know what? I was going to be critical and like, I don't understand what this is all about. No, I get it. I think it's better, actually. I think that's good. I still don't think that that's what I want to spend my afternoon doing, but if you're going to spend your afternoon doing anything, maybe it's not bad. Can I parry that attack? No. Mr. Grimm? Oh. Okay. I need to focus. I need to lock in. It should be easy. By the way, I've got no plans to go all night or to like finish this tonight. I just wanted to talk about the stuff that I've already talked about. If I'm being completely honest with the class, I wasn't in the mood to play Hollow Knight at all. I just wanted to do something that wasn't nothing. You know? So, I'll probably get out of here in a little bit. It's also good to get warmed back up. Oh my gosh. This guy's a killer. Uh-oh, my headphone battery is low. Damn it. Mr. Grimm, my headphones are dying. Ah! Heal, 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 heal. Okay, I've healed just a little bit. Right, spells. I forget that they're important. Oh, I just punched the microphone, I'm sorry. Here, hang on a second. Boom, headphone hot swap. Now it's in my other ear. Very weird. Okay, cool. Alright, Grim. I've got your number, and I'm about to punch it in. No. I've got the police's number, and I'm gonna punch their phone number in, and I'm gonna give them your phone number so you can have a chat. Yeah. Kill me. Kill me. Just kill me. Symbolism. Ooh, the audio's different in this here. It's like a different sort of disgusting and weird. Is that appealing? Is that why people like this boss so much? Are they, like, interested in the gross Nightmare Man? There's a lot of squelchy symbolism here. Oh, I didn't get the parry. Damn it. Are y'all here for squelchy symbolism? Is that the game? I hope you're at least here for some sort of reason. Damn. Wait. Oh, I used the wrong spell. Okay. I used the wrong spell. I shouldn't blame it on the game. It's my fault. I don't like that this guy's heartbeat is so loud. I feel like you should go see a doctor. If your heartbeat is that loud, like, your cardiologist really needs to have a chat with you. Someone WebMD why his heartbeat is so loud. Do bugs have hearts, and why are they so loud? The kind of hard-hitting journalism we do here is so upsetting. It's all bug-related medicine. Shit. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm close to dead here, unfortunately. Okay. This isn't the run, but it's like, it's run adjacent. This is like a brisk walk for sure. Shit. This ain't it. This is not it, unfortunately. I missed him. Damn. Hey, Mr. Grimm? Mr. Grimm, I feel like this is not a great client, contractor relationship. This is very concerning behavior. I feel like whatever firm you're a part of, we're going to have to contact their HR department. This is just not acceptable at all. We called you here to, like, help rebuild the kingdom after a disaster, and clearly all you know how to do is mess the place up, so... I mean, forget just behaving inappropriately. You haven't done the job we've asked you to do, sir. Damn, I was doing pretty well. You know, I do wonder about the symbolism here of, like... Okay, I don't want to give too much away. But the long short of it, that I've gleaned from the lore... I guess I'm not giving anything, I just don't want to spoil it for people. Spoilers for Hollow Knight. Was it always making that, like, hissing noises? I guess I just never noticed because I didn't have my left earbud in. Oh, I moved too far. Oh, I was not touching the keyboard. Whoops. It is weird that the infection, the zombie infection that's plaguing the kingdom, is causing people to lose their dreams. Right? They kind of like fall into this trance-like state where they think that they're in a dream, but they're not. It's their real life. They're actually doing the things that they think that they're dreaming about. Like, what is his name? I've forgotten because I've kind of finished up his bit in the videos I'm doing. Zero, I think it is. The one with the swords. Zero thinks that he's dreaming when he's really fighting the king. He's like, I had this dream that I was attacking the king, and the king was fighting me back as if I was some sort of monster. But he really was. Like, he was infected with the virus, sure. So he had, like, an excuse. But he really was trying to, like, kill the king. Oh. Damn. I think it's weird that the infection that is taking over the kingdom is, like, trying to steal away the dreams of these people, to send them into a state where they're not really able to dream, and where they believe that their dreams are, where they believe that real life is, like, part of the dream. And you've got this section that's trying to indoctrinate people into a nightmare. Right, so in both senses you got, like, a perversion of the dream state. Right, on the one hand, you're stealing the dream away, and on the other hand, you're corrupting it. Also, I'm just gonna make some conjecture. I've heard people say that the Radiance, and I still haven't seen any of that stuff beyond what Moth Lady, I forget her name. No, Moth Lady was saying at the end when she pieces out. Basically, she's like, she talks about how they were striving for Radiance before, and that dream that they had to achieve Radiance had been corrected, you know? Or it had just fallen by the wayside in search of society and the Hollow Nest and all this stuff. Some people were saying that radiance is what caused the infection, and I don't know that I think that's correct after analyzing parts of the lore. Unless it's like stated somewhere, I'd be very convinced that that's not actually what's going on. Oh. I was doing pretty well. But again, no spoilers, I'll figure it out in my own time. I need to go through and read everything again. I need to actually finish the last 2 boss fights. The last 2 final boss fights. I still need to play all of God Home and get all that lore there. I need to fight Zod a bunch. I need to finish fighting, the White Defender. I still gotta finish the Mushroom Quest, so still a lot to do in this game. The evidence is pointing me in a different direction. And I'm always very wary when you've got, you know, 1 or 2 sources of truth in the community and what the lore is and something that's very vague, about just going along with that. Although I've not seen anyone else's videos in this game. I watched Doug do Path of Pain on stream. That was funny. And by watched, I mean I was editing videos and that was on in the background occasionally. Mr. Grimm, I could have sworn that I parried you. Yo. I'd like to get a consistent attack there. I just don't know of one. Okay, this is phase 2, a little faster. Doing a little bit more dancing. Mr. Grimm, I thought I'd parried you. I guess not. Let me get out of just instant kill range. Although that is my favorite range. Oh. There we go. Off to the side now. This attack is easy to get 1 or 2 hits in. And I just focus on dodging this one. Bop, bop. Okay. Is he getting brighter? Is it? Oh, it is a little bit faster. Heal. Shit. Uh-oh. I'm still in 1-hit range. Oh no. Fuck. Damn. I was doing good. I was very focused. My mouth feels very dry. Do I have more tea? I do. Hang on. This has been brewing here for like an hour, so this might be pretty bad. game audio. It's still good. Yeah, this isn't so bad. It's kind of just the same 5 moves over and over again. The music makes up for it. And I am enjoying Hollow Knight. It's very fun. I guess I'm getting to the end of that tea. It's not bad at all. It's actually pretty good. I went back up north, up to the UP. It's kind of as north as it gets. That is the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and there's this great. If you ever find yourself up in like the Houghton kind of Keweenaw area, it's a very popular spot for snowmobiling, for hiking, for like looking for rocks on the beach, stuff like that, swimming, camping. It's just kind of an excellent outdoor spot. This is not a good run. I've already got hit. I want to be able to get hits on that kind of rocket attack that he does. I need to figure out a spot for that. If you ever find yourself in Houghton, there's a Chinese food restaurant called Hunan's Garden. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I guarantee you I'm not pronouncing it right. I say Hunan, I think it's actually Hunan. Like Yunnan, the province, but just different. I've just seen similar spellings now at this point in my life. And something I didn't realize you can do at Chinese food restaurants if they still let you sit down at them. I know after COVID, a lot of places don't let you dine in anymore for Chinese food. Real shame, by the way. You can just ask them, can I have a pot of like black or green tea? And they will just bring you a full pot of green tea for like $1. It's pretty great. You just get to drink hot tea for a full meal for like really cheap. It's so good. Fucking Starbucks charges you $8 for one coffee. It's not like they're giving you a pot of coffee. They're giving you a shot of espresso with milk in it. For $8, you can just go to a Chinese food place and sit down and ask them for a day's worth of caffeine for $1.50. It's so great. And the food's cheap. It's still cheap. That's one thing I like about the UP. I was up there for most of COVID, actually. Just hanging out with friends and well, not so much with friends. My roommates were about the only people we were actually allowed to see. But just hanging out, drinking. The prices up there were so unaffected by everything going on everywhere else. Like, still to this day, my favorite sandwich is from Armando's Pizza. Not Armando's Pizza, fuck, no, that's the bar. Ambassador Pizza, sorry, they start with the same letter. Ambassador Pizza in Houghton, Michigan. It's one of the best pizza places, I think, in the Midwest. It is a kind of Midwestern style pizza. It's not Detroit style pizza, if that's what you're expecting. Certainly, it's not New York or Chicago. They have the best sandwich I think I've ever had. It's just so iconic and classic. It's called the Ambassador Club. It's just turkey and ham and tomato and like a type of mayo I've never had in my whole life before. It's so good. And where other places like an Applebee's or a B-Dubs have raised all of their prices up, like the least expensive thing on the menu now is like $16, $14, something like that. That sandwich, still $8.50. I love it so much. $8.50, bag of chips, a sandwich, a big sandwich, by the way. It's everything you need. If you're looking for a place where life is still slow and cheap, move to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Don't expect high quality anything except for the food and the people. My favorite type of tea, My favorite type of tea is whatever tea I'm currently drinking, because I'm heavily addicted to caffeine. But I am drinking right now. This is from West China Tea Shop. Let me find it. I can't read the Chinese question, the Chinese characters here because I did not study good enough. I did study a little bit of Chinese in college, so that I could understand my professors a bit easier. I find if I have trouble understanding someone who does not speak English as their first language, getting a little bit of the grammar, at least, helps me understand more clearly what people are trying to communicate, and so it just makes it easier to talk to folks. Even if I'm not actually speaking the language that they're more comfortable in. I am currently drinking Rain Butter Choux Pu'er from West China Tea Shop. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but they've been kind of a staple of my tea cabinet for a long time. We got they got banned, or they got warned by Nightbot. Hang on, we gotta see if they actually got caught. Nightbot deleted message. Hell yeah. Thank you, Nightbot. I've got a bunch of tea sitting on a cart behind me. I turned my old booze cart into a tea cart because I just drink tea more than I drink alcohol these days. See the question about tea, what's your favorite soup? Also, do you think salt and vinegar chips are overrated? I think that salt and vinegar chips should be the standard. Plain potato chips are an atrocity to God and man. Salt and vinegar chips should be the standard chip. It's kind of like if vanilla ice cream is the standard flavor of ice cream. If the standard flavor of ice cream was sugar milk, we'd have an issue. That's what plain potato chips are, the sugar milk ice cream of potato. And I don't think that's appropriate at all. I think that there's something reprehensible morally about that. Salt and vinegar chips, very standard. I am impartial to any chip with cheese on it. Because, I don't know. It just feels like that's what nature intended us to do with our lives. Barbecue chips are also very good. Honestly, just fried potatoes, a classic. You can't really go wrong. Are they overrated? I guess it depends on the chip you get. Also, my favorite soup. This has changed. Has this changed? I don't know. It depends on what we consider soup. So I'm going to give you kind of vagaries and answers here. Kind of half answers. My primary answer, and this is truly my favorite soup, if I had to pick only one to ever have again in my whole life, I would pick my mom's chicken noodle soup, exactly the way that she makes it. I could never replicate what she does. I don't know how she does it. She's some sort of wizard in the kitchen with soup. That is the whole reason that I pick soup as an avatar, is just because I like her soup so much. Unfortunately, I don't get to have it very much these days because I'm busy and soup takes a long time to make. But yeah, my mom's chicken noodle soup is my favorite by 1,000 miles. Nothing could ever compete with it. It's just, you're never gonna outweigh the nostalgia I have. My second pick is non-standard. This is probably not what people would consider a traditional soup. It's more of a curry. It's butter chicken. It's just, I think it might be the best dish ever created by another human being. By any. I've never created a dish better than it, certainly. It is, I think, perfect food. It's the right blend of sauce and soup and protein. And if I could eat it for every meal without dying of a heart attack, I would. The leftover sauce / soup You don't even need the protein. You can put that right in rice. It's astounding. And garam masala is the only spice that you need in your cabinet. You can do 90% of the cooking you want with it. All your food will taste like Indian food, but that's fine. What's wrong with that? Nothing. There's also a bit of nostalgia there too, because in college I ate a lot of butter chicken from one of the cafeterias that employed a lot of Indian students, and they just made whatever they made at home. It was like Friday or Wednesday or whatever. It was basically just the employees made a menu, and that's what got cooked, and it was amazing, and it was cheap, and yeah, it's the soul food that doesn't come from Louisiana. It's perfect. If we count gumbo, I'd also pick gumbo. Gumbo is so good. I'm not a traditional like soup and sandwich kind of person. I like the heartier, kind of more filling soups. I don't know that soup should be ever a side dish. I guess it can be if you're like down for soup. But at that point, I feel like soup as a side dish, when you don't treat it as the main dish, ends up being kind of bad. Like you just get salt water with some spices in it. I recently made. I posted a photo of it. It wasn't perfect. It certainly I need to make it a few more times. French onion soup. It was good. Like Panera mac and cheese. I've not had Panera bread in like a decade. I think mac and cheese is in the same category as soup. It's like liquidus food, you know? It's not like you're gonna pick up... Well, I actually don't know about that now that I'm saying it. Yeah, soup needs to be kind of hot. There's not many great cold soups. Except for ice cream. You wait too long. I'm doing really poorly now. I feel like I'm just talking about soup now. Is cereal a soup? Yes. Yeah, of course it is. Depends on milk or cereal first. I don't know about that. The only thing that would kind of make it not a soup is that you don't cook... You don't cook the mix-ins in the broth. And also, the milk is not quite salty enough to be considered a true broth. You need more salt to it, but I don't know. It's an edge case. It's like a weird kind of soup. There are milk-based soups, so I feel like cereal is not that much of a stretch. Is a liquid casserole. Certainly it's not a casserole. Casserole needs to be solid. Casserole and lasagna are in the same class of whatever thing that they are, but certainly they're not soup. If you put casserole in with soup, if you put casserole in with soup, then a cake also has to be soup, and we can't have that. Lasagna, casserole, and cake are all in the same class of thing. I think they're just like brick of food. Like lasagna is brick of pasta, casserole is brick of dinner, and cake is brick of dessert. I've spoken. I feel like that's actually pretty great. Then cereal is just breakfast soup. Cereal is breakfast dessert soup. It's the same way that a hot dog is a cylindrical sandwich, Oop, I thought I was gonna be able to counter that. A hot dog is a cylindrical sandwich. And a taco. A taco is a folded open-faced sandwich. The same way that pizza is an open-faced sandwich, right? If you fold a slice of pizza, it becomes a taco. This is what I'm trying to get to here. I did a whole short on this. Maybe I'll post that in the description if I remember. Someone keep track of everything I've promised to put in the description of this video. It's been a lot. It's been 2 things. But I don't remember the first one, so it's been a lot. I'm just trying to dissuade anyone from making me do more work. Classifying every food as a soup, salad, or sandwich. Yeah, I guess you can. You can categorize all food as food, so I don't see having 3 categories being a big deal. I feel like that's just saying that every food is either homogeneous, semi-homogeneous, or non-homogeneous. Right? Either you've mixed it real good, you've kind of mixed it into like an ordered structure, or you've not mixed it at all. Mr. Grimm, you're... Oh, I forgot to jump. Whoops. I'm kind of zoned out in the actual boss fight, so if you're expecting great gameplay, I'm not even paying attention to the game at all. I'm just thinking about soup and sandwiches now. Damn. Oh, damn it. Oh, I didn't make enough soul. I think the trouble you get into with a classification like soup, salad, sandwich is when ingredients become individual. Because at that point you've got to make some leaps of logic, right? The classification for soup, salad, and sandwich is kind of dependent on the order and type of... Well, not the type, just the kind of ordering of ingredient, right? And so when you've only got one, you fundamentally break the order of things. It's an edge case by definition, right? If I have a single chicken breast, that could go in kind of any category. It's a soup without broth, it's a sandwich without bread, it's, you know, like... It's kind of a fool's errand at that point. Oh, man, I was doing pretty well. Silk Song is real. A bowl of chicken and rice. A bowl of chicken and rice could be a salad, or if you salt your rice, which you should, it's chicken in grained broth. Like if you think about it, if you poured chicken stock in that bowl of chicken and rice, you would have made soup. I forget which. I think it's just chicken and rice soup, right? Well, think about this for a minute. Chicken naturally has water in it. And when you cook chicken, the water comes out. And when that water comes out of the chicken, it gets on top of the rice. So no matter what, unless you're cooking desiccated-ass, astronaut-ass chicken, that chicken and rice, just by the rules of nature, has to be soup. It always has at least 3 ingredients. Please salt your food at least a little bit. You do need to eat salt. Eating too much salt is probably a bad thing. Eating too little salt is also a bad thing. You'll like... Your fingers will fall off. It's not fun. Tried it once. I didn't try it at all. I ate too much salt. Sushi be a sandwich? Yes. If you classify wraps as a sandwich, then yes, of course sushi is. Actually, I was talking earlier about the trip I took to Chicago. I had sushi in Chicago. I went to a... Oh, I did not need to heal there. Whoops. I went to a Japanese Peruvian fusion restaurant. And I had Wagyu nigiri, which is not something I typically order, but someone paid for it. And they said, order something fancy because you're never going to get a chance like this again. Which I think is kind of underestimating at least my ability to mooch food off of people, but certainly I'll eventually make enough money to do that. And it was very good. Grim, can you cut this out? Thank you. Thanks, pal. I appreciate you being on my side, really. It's like we're doing a dance, you know? Shit. I don't think Grim is trying to be nice to me. I think he's trying to be mean. Yes, mac and cheese is probably a soup. I think you could also consider it a salad, but... Cone of dough, sandwich. Isn't a salad just kind of a weird form of sandwich? It's just an unorganized sandwich. You know? Like a soup is just a wet, unorganized sandwich. And a salad is just a dry, unorganized sandwich. Everything's a sandwich. No, Grim would never try to eat me. I feel like this is all... He's just having a bad dream. He's having the bad dream where I kill him in his dreams. Canonically, Grim is having a true nightmare right now. It's in the description. He's just in control of it, so I guess that's fun. Mr. Grim, sir, can you stop being such a meanie? Okay, heads up, YouTube is on a very long delay, so you just said wow deep, and I have no clue what that's about. Oh, damn, I dodged right into it. Grim, cut it out, man. Come on, don't you get tired of dancing? I guess you're in your dreams, so you're probably like infinite stamina Grim right now. I feel like taking quick focus was the way to go. It's made things a lot easier for me because I'm bad. If I didn't get hit, I wouldn't need it. Oh, I tried to parry it. Uh-oh. Bad. Wait, how do you hit me? Okay. Oh, I don't have enough. Shit. Okay. I feel like I'm getting better. I just need to keep being consistent. Oh, my hair is tangled. Ouch. 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 Jump right now. Hopefully that helped. It did. Yeah, I jumped. Probably 4 or 5 times. I was doing okay. Nothing to be upset about, though. It's just another hurdle on the way to victory. And I will be victorious. You wanna know why? I have a respawn button. Grim does not. He's playing a rigged game, unfortunately. That's the great thing about a video game that you can't do in real life, is that you can beat people up without consequences. Because they can't do it, they're just ones and zeros. What are they gonna do? Stop me? No. You can't stop me. I can fight you. My favorite area in this game? Soul Sanctum. I like the music. Is Grim a sandwich? No, Grim is a dumpling. And a dumpling is inside out soup. I've spoken. Is that worth it? Taking a hit there. Probably not. Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, baby. Oh, shit. God, I'm so good at this game. Okay, I just completely messed this up. I got thrown off. I was thinking of witty remarks and I threw it all away. Ooh, parry. This guy got freaking platypused. Yeah, that's right. If you don't get hit, you don't need to heal, so don't get hit. Fuck, I really needed the parry there. Plus, he only does double damage to me when I get hit, so if I just don't ever get hit, I'm cool with damage, right? Well, I gotta focus. Let me just heal as much as I can. That was not enough. That is a good point. If I don't die and I beat Grim instead of dying, I can stop stream and go like edit and write and stuff. And then I don't have to be... I will just shut up and go over here and heal. Damn it. The music is really good. Now I just need to not die. Alright, Grim. The time is up. I've been doing this for an hour and 40 minutes. And I know how long the track on the soundtrack is. It's not that long. This is already not off to a great start. Oh wait, I didn't jump. Uh-oh. Well, this could be bad, huh? Heal. Heal. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Oh, damn it. Oh, fire. I think just not getting thrown off when I get hit is gonna help me out a lot. Because so far I've just been panicking. Because he does so much damage every time he hits you. I'm just kind of like focusing in and making sure I get the hits in when I can is probably the best I can look for. Just don't panic and don't die, and listen to the music and have a good time. And Mr. Grimm, can we call it good? I love this music as much as the next guy, but hearing it 30,000 times is really gonna drive me into doing some heinous stuff and being real with the classroom here. Shit, I got hit. Okay. Fuck. Uh-oh. This could be bad, classroom. This could indeed be bad. No, oh man. Okay. Okay. Do I need to change anything about my build to make this better? I think I'm fine. Needing to have Groomchild equipped is annoying, but I should be okay. I think I just need to use my spells more when I can. I need to figure out when I can use my down dark. I have an idea for when I can use that as an opening, but I really want to save my soul to heal. Oh, I got hit. Have fun. Cuphead is great. Yeah, I can probably use my down dark here, right? Why did that hit me? The only trouble is if I don't actually have a down dark and I try to use it, I will take a bunch of damage I didn't need to. Which is not what I'm after. Okay. Heal up. I don't actually know if that's hitting him, so I should probably... Well, I don't know. Anything to make the fight a little faster. Probably gonna be worth it. Just psychically, for my own mental health here. I can only handle tedium so much before it really drives me up a wall. Not that I feel like I'm being driven up a wall here at all, but, you know. Kill me. Only one heal. Damn. Darn it. Oh. I should have healed there. Unfortunate. I missed the window. Said the light behind him tells you when you're halfway. Damn. Go. No, I was backed into a corner. Unfortunate. Bumbler. Bumbler. Okay. Probably to call it quits here at 8 if I can't finish it tonight. Because I got other stuff to do. Like my dishes and editing. Grim. Oh, I got hit in the first attack again. Classic me. Classic me getting hit right off the bat. Classic me getting hit by that attack twice in a row. 3 times in a row. Classic me not healing when I had the chance. Classic me getting hit again. Yo, classic me here, damn. Damn, okay. Let's take just a quick break. Let's take a quick break. I'm returned. Hello. The Soup Man doth return. See if this gets any easier now that I've had a rest. My guess is probably not. But maybe. Okay. Fire attack. Oh. Okay, now I'm looking for a healing window. Or I can make one. That was good. Shit. I keep dodging into that. That is like my #1 damage thing, is that attack. It's just so hard for me to read. I'm going to say it's hard to read. It's hard for me to read. I can never tell if I need to move or not. Okay, balloon. Balloon. Oh, almost caught me there. Damn it. Damn it. Yep. I only healed once. Shit. Damn it. Man, not knowing when to move or when not to move on that law attack is ruining me. Looking for the right words. Ruining me is fine. Freaking me out. Okay, Mr. Grimm, let's fight again. Okay, I got hit again by that. I got, wow. Bad. Me bad. I gotta figure out when the attack window on his pointy attack is. That's so hard to read. Oh, it's right as he dashes, you jump over him, and then you smack his face. Okay. I was a little stuck there, unfortunate. Okay, balloon. Speaking of balloon, the One Piece Lego sets came out. I'm very excited about that. I got them in, and I'm pleased with what I received. It's very cool. I don't know why they bothered making any sets but just the ships. I think the ships are the coolest part of the show, and having actual, like, 3D representations of them is badass. I want them to do all of the ships. I want the Thousand Sunny to be like 1 billion pieces. And I want it to take me 30 days to actually build. And that fire attack is so tough to read. But I'll read it. I will read the attack. I will learn the pattern. I'm sure I've looked back at some other fights and there was like really subtle tells on what was going on. There's got to be some like color differentiation or somewhere where he's on screen that tells you whether or not you need to move for that attack. It's like that one I did not need to move. I don't know what was different. Maybe I'll just subconsciously pick up on it. I mean, that's a lot of hope, but you never know. Damn it. Missed that one, unfortunate. How am I supposed to... I'm just completely off my rhythm here. Ooh, I got an accidental heal on there. That was cool. I should not have tried to heal there. Ah, Backer. Okay. Missed the healing window? That's fine, I just didn't recognize it. Oh, missed that one. How? How? Okay, it's fine. Oh, he's in the sky. Heal. That was probably bad of me to be over there. Balloon Man. Oh, whoops, 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 whoops. Shit. Heal. How am I ever supposed to get out of that corner? I have no clue. I felt like I healed there, and I'm just down a mask from what I think I should be. That's okay, because I'll heal here. Okay. So does the glowing eyes in the background mean that I'm halfway through? Is that what that indicates? 3. That's the 4th one. I'm just running. Oh my gosh, really? Man, that's rough. That's really rough. I thought I was way out of range of that attack. Suppose not. Ooh, symbolism. Grim, why did you slide closer to me? That was weird. What charms am I using? I will show you if I die in this run, which is overwhelmingly likely. It's mostly nail stuff. I had a healing window there and I just didn't take it. Balloon. Balloon. I don't remember the names. It's been a little bit since I played this game, so let's take a look again. Yep, I guess I shouldn't have moved there. I needed to have healed there, but I'll be okay. I'll live, probably. Heal. There we go. I don't know when I am and not supposed to move for that attack. 4. Okay, Mr. Grimm. I'm guessing the change up in music is about halfway through the fight, if I had to guess. And it is a guess. Ooh, I guess I didn't have any soul there. Balloon Man. I feel like he only does Balloon Man when he's getting low in health for the phase. I'm not sure though. Could be complete hogwash. I'm honestly just not sure. Okay, kill the last one. Did I get him? That's not really it, right? Yeah, he's coming back. Or maybe he's dead. Hey, pal. I know that you want to be a part of this, but I'm speaking. Oh, is that really it? Bummer, you want to get pets? Good times. Oh, you're still here. Why? Go home. Shoo. Shoo. Stop following. Oh my gosh. So as a reward for beating a difficult boss fight, they give me a pest to follow me around? Okay, here's my build. This was my build for the fight. I had Market Pride because I'm bad at getting close to bosses without hitting them. I had Grimchild because of course you have to have that. What build is complete without Grimchild? Unbreakable Strength because it's just really good. And Quick Focus because I get hit a lot. And it opens up most attacks to having a healing window if you have Quick Focus, so. Anyway. Well, that was cool. What's next? Oh, I can cross it off the list. Nice. Okay, Room Troop. Done. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna step over here and I'm gonna look in the journal for Mr. Grimm. See what he's about. Sure, he's in the journal somewhere. Nightmare King. Wow. Wow! Twisted Spectre of Scarlet Flame. The expanse of dream and past was split. One realm now must stay apart. Darkest reaches beating red. Terror of sleep, the nightmare's heart. Seer. Okay, the Seer is the moth lady, right? Okay. So was Grimm here to reunite the two halves of the dream? I feel like that's what I'm reading into this. Grimm's ultimate goal was to get a hold of whatever they were doing in whatever the king was doing with sleep and whatever the infection was using to like bury sleep and harness that for some sort of nefarious purpose is my guess. Okay, cool. What does that leave me with? That leaves me with the journal, which I need to finish everything else in the game to get all of that stuff done. Vessel, I need to fight Vessel again. Zote, question mark? I think I need to fight Zote in the basement. Mushroom. We could do Mushroom. Godhome, and then I need to beat White Defender somewhere between 3 and 4 more times, or 3 and 5 more times. I'm not sure the specifics. I'm gonna go do Mushroom. So I need something that costs 1. A Dream Wheeler. Okay, now I need mushroom locations, which I don't know off the top of my head. I'm gonna actually look this up. I'm sorry. Mushroom guy. Oh no. Mr. Mushroom. Okay. So I've got Fungal Waste, I've got Kingdom's Edge. He's in Deep Nest. There. That's a weird spot for a guy to be. Sure. Sure. Let's go to Deep Nest. I forget the closest place to Deep Nest. I just go to the Ancient Basin tram, right? And I travel over here. And he's up here. I mean, I guess I could go through the Queen's Gardens. Or, Green Path might be a little closer. No, I'll just go through Ancient Basin. Oh, also, I get to cross this off my list. Got me. Hidden Station. This game is good. I'm glad that I'm finishing it right as Silk Song is about to come out. Okay, Mr. Mushroom, you can't hide from me. No, you cannot. Man, the navigation in this game is so good. The movement is just perfect. Inspection. I have an email. Thanks, Hulu. I don't need a subscription to anything else. Hang on, let me adjust my mic. This stand is pretty great. It's really affordable. It just sags over time. I think I could probably like tighten a bolt in it to fix it, but I don't have the time or the care. I do have the time, I just don't care. Now, Deep Nest time. Everyone's favorite, Deep Nest. I actually really like Deep Nest. I understand that it's like the creepy crawly area, but I think this area is so well designed. It's just very loud. It makes audio mixing a pain in the ass. Okay, now I go to the... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna equip the most broken charm in the game instead of this, so I don't get lost again. I just go to the left, and I go up. Oh. Oh, whoops. Expert platforming skills. I also just went the wrong way. I did need to go this way, unfortunately. There we go. And now I just go up through the center. Oh wait, can I not get up through the center there? Is that like an area you can only drop down through? Is this gonna be a pain in the ass because I didn't go through through green path? What happened to my expert freaking platforming skills, dude? saying I'm good at platforming does not make it true, unfortunately. No matter how much I'd like to beg for it to be. No, I think I can go up here. Yeah. And then this way to go up. Oh. Here? Yeah, here. Mr. Mushroom. Oh, this is Mr. Mushroom. Body of a fallen warrior. Whoa, hang on. Yeah, I took this guy out earlier. Worms pull bugs into their thrall till ages pass and kingdoms fall. Caps and shells may fall to dust, but Mr. Mushroom readjusts. Chief, come on. The dead can't make use of wealth in any case. What would they spend it on? Yes, a big brute like that. They need food and shelter and toys. If you keep some for yourself, well, I think you deserve it. Yeah. Excuse me. You're excused. Alright, where's the next one? Next one is in the Howling Cliffs. Oh. Huh. Okay. Cool. I don't know why I sat at that bench. That was not necessary. Okay. And then back through the tram system. Now the Howling Cliffs, that is right... Where is that? I can get to there from the Stagway. Oh, whoops. No, not up there, up here. Hey, buddy. What's wrong? My cat is meowing at me. He sounds like he needs something. I think he's fine. Oh, I gotta use my dream gate. Hang on. Okay. I will dream gate to here. Because this will allow me to get around a bit easier. Stag nest. Okay. I don't remember anything about a stag nest. Besides that, I can go out this way. Go down and then go this way. And then over here, you can go in this room. Is it just the same dream dialogue? Worms pull bugs into their throat and yep. Hey sir, how's it going? What was called a hero in its moment may be called something very different after time has passed. The crimes and triumphs of our predecessors echo all around us, don't they? The chains of fate that bind us all together, do you really want to break them? I mean, he's just talking about the Hollow Knight. Excuse me. Where be next? 'Cause Um. Oh, kind of the worst place possible. Not even near anything? Yeah, it's near Queen's Garden. Oh no, Queen Station. Oh, whoops, that's not right. Okay. Up, 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 up. I go to the left. To the left again. Over here. And then I can go up, and I need to go up the next spot. There we go. Up. Well, the image I see says he was over there. Guess I'll look around a bit more. This is in here. Probably not though, right? Am I just in the wrong order? Might just be in the wrong order. Oh, I missed the one in Ancient Basin. Okay, go to Ancient Basin next. I don't know how anyone found this without like looking at the game's code. Good news, I have a gate right there. All right. Ancient Basin's quiet, right? Do I have music? There we go. Oh. I keep jumping off that wall. That's not good. This way. This way. Go this way. Oh. I hear him. Well, if things are getting too dangerous down there, maybe it's time to take a break. Come back up and spend some time hunting, or gathering, or wandering aimlessly. No, not too much longer now. Excuse me. Alright, man. Now I go back to that spot in the Queen's Gardens I was at before. Well, I'm getting a little sleepy. I know I said I was only going till 8, but I've only got 2 or 3 more of these to do, and then I'll be done with the mushroom quest, so let's do that. And yeah, I know there was a puzzle I could have solved to find out where Mushroom Man is, but I was never going to figure that one out on my own, I don't think. If I could devote like a ton of time to exploring this game, maybe, but I don't have that. I need to make videos and stream. Because if I don't, YouTube punishes me. I always wonder how the channels that make like one video a year actually pull that off monetarily. Hey, pal. I haven't seen her. No. I'm sure you'll remember where you left her eventually. Trust the moon, or yourself, or trust her. You need to trust something, that's my point. No, not him. No, absolutely not. Oh, excuse me. So... Huh. Not him. It seems like here he's talking about the queen. And if you're going to put your faith in any higher being, it might as well be the queen. But certainly don't trust the king. Now, which king he's talking about, I don't know. Because I think there's two kings, right? Hey, buddy. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. My cat is misbehaving over there. The next one is in King's Pass. Cool. Back to the dirty mouth I go. Go back in the game. Okay. Off to complete a quest. I didn't pay too close attention to where it said Mr. Mushroom is. Just kind of pointed me in this direction, so I'm going this way. I love that every time I come to King's Pass, I always get hit by opening game enemies. Clearly I'm paying so much attention. Oh. Whoops. Here we are. Hey, Mr. Mushroom. It's not by tools that you'll triumph, it's through your smarts, your speed, your determination. Oh, I see. So you've been following me around then. I hope my travels haven't confused your own, distracted you. Then again, a mere journey still has meaning. It is, after all, from a journey we find our purpose. Though a stop is more than just a stop. And my, if those stops can't be lovely things, wouldn't you say? Transcendent plateaus, distant sandy lakes, vast ancient kingdoms. Yours was not the first, nor will it be the last, but it's a unique and special thing nonetheless. Okay. I'm going to read into this too much. Silksong has just been announced. They announced that it's in a far-off kingdom, and implied that the kingdom is in a high-up place. Could it be that the kingdom we go to in Silksong is on top of a plateau? Because that would give us 2 out of the 3 here, which means that we could be getting a third Hollow Knight game set in some sort of sandy area. Theory. There we go, MatPat, come at me. Now, with my duties here finished, it's time I made a graceful departure. Till next time, my friend, 'tis a long road we tread, but a joyous one. What the hell? Until our paths cross again. What? Why is Mushroom Superman a part of this game? I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a good Superman pun involving Mushroom. I can't do it. Soup Spore Man. Fuck. No. Close. Soup Spore Man is close. I think that's a sign that I probably need to call it quits and go do something else. Anyway, Grim is dead. I've killed him. Good job. I banished the nightmare. He controlled the nightmare. I don't know how I was able to kill him, but I did. I talked to a mushroom. That leaves me with 4 things left on the list of things to do before I play Silksong. And before I'm officially finished and can finish editing the long video. That is coming along, by the way. I am 5 hours into the rough cut. That's 5 hours of finished footage. I'm like 6 or 7 streams in at this point into the rough cut of that video. It is shaping up to be a hell of a long video, so it's going to be definitely a multi-parter. It'll be multiple, like, 10 to 12 hour parts, because I've been playing this game a lot. I'm shooting for like 11 hours of just gameplay, and then an hour or so of new stuff. Maybe we do some puzzles, some lore stuff in there. That'll be fun. Yeah, I know it's a long watch, but you can watch in sections. YouTube saves your progress and a lot of stuff as long as you're signed in. I wonder how the AI YouTube stuff is going to work if people aren't signed in. Will you have to be signed in to watch YouTube videos now? Because that's the whole thing, right? This has been announced since I've not been streaming as much, but YouTube announced that they were going to do AI stuff where they're going to like monitor. We need to get out of here because this is too loud. Where they've got like AI algorithms that are going to go through and watch stuff. To detect if you're a child and only serve you child videos for children. I don't know how that's gonna work if you aren't signed in. How are they gonna keep? Well, I guess they could fingerprint your browser. I bet you that's how they're gonna do it. They're gonna just keep a browser fingerprint on every account, and it'll just be tied to the browser, and then, or tied to the user, and then tied to the browser if they can't get the user. But then if multiple people are like sharing an account, that really wouldn't work. Whatever higher up ordered that does not at all know about the technical challenge of that. That's going to be such a pain in the ass for whatever developer they do that. That's like a nightmare development. I don't even know how you'd set requirements for that. Like, what do you set as a requirement? Okay, whatever. I wonder if they're just saying they're going to do that so that the EU gets off their back and they're not really doing much on the back end. Granted, YouTube sneezes in the algorithm. Frickin' just absolutely has a stroke. There's a gnat in my apartment. Okay. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks to y'all for hanging out. This has been fun. I'm tired. And I have so much work to get done. Thank you. This was a great time to come back. Everyone who hung out in chat, I appreciate you. I appreciate you all very much. I wish I could still speak, but